Good morning, and welcome to your morning cereal. Okay, good morning, and welcome to Wednesday. Well, today has a nice mix of celebrations. It's National Buttermilk Biscuit Day, so consider starting your day with a warm, flaky treat. Or if you're feeling a bit more on the adventurous side, it's also Dance Like a Chicken Day. So it's a perfect excuse to shake your tail feathers and bring some joy to your midweek routine. Well, let's also bring some good vibes and some wisdom with today's quote. And it's from the Jedi Master himself, George Lucas. And he said, quote, "Dreams are extremely important. You can't do it unless you imagine it," end quote. And George is reminding us that imagination is the engine of progress. If you want to build something great, whether it's a film, a business, or just a better day, it all starts with a dream. Okay, well, today's news, facts, and birthdays are for May 14th. And we're going to start back in 1948, and that's when, on this day, Israel declared independence, marking the establishment of the State of Israel. Then on this day in 1973, the United States launched Skylab. It was the first space station for the United States into orbit. Then in 1998, and I'm guessing by how many people watched this, you were probably one of them, but on this date, Seinfeld's final two-part episode, the finale, it aired on NBC to 76.3 million viewers, with commercials priced like the Super Bowl at $2 million for every 30 seconds. And what's crazy is I love Seinfeld. I own the DVD collection. I know. I still need to see the finale. I just need to put it on my to-do list. And then lastly, we're going to go all the way back to last year. Just last year in 2024, that's when Google unveiled their new generative AI feature at its annual conference. And it forces users to view the AI overview at the top of the Google search results, right? We've all seen this, right? But this is despite the fact that those search results are widely known to be factually incorrect up to 60% of the time. So just be careful when you're using those facts. Maybe do just a little bit more digging than just the Google used to require. All right, well, happy birthday if today is your birthday. You share a birthday with retired NFLer and the world's biggest / maybe the oldest frat boy, Rob Gronkowski, the Gronk. He's 36 today. Then Mark Zuckerberg, founder of Facebook, he's only turning 40 years old. I can only imagine what the last 20 years of his life have been like. And then Cate Blanchett, she's an Oscar-winning actress known for her roles in The Lord of the Rings and Blue Jasmine. She's 56 today. And then George Lucas, the iconic filmmaker and the creator, as we all know, of Star Wars, he turns 81 today, incredibly. Well, the number one song on this date back in 1985 was "Don't You Forget About Me" by Simple Minds. This iconic track gained fame as the theme song for the film The Breakfast Club, becoming an anthem for teenage angst and rebellion. Now, it's got a catchy chorus and it's got a very memorable melody, which helped to get to the number one spot on the Billboard Hot 100 chart, solidifying its place in pop culture history. Well, we are currently solidifying our understanding of Stephen R. Covey's classic, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And today we're diving into Part 2, Chapter 1, the subsection titled Direct, Indirect, and No Control. And this part of the book is all about understanding the different types of problems that we face, and probably more importantly, how we respond to them effectively. Now, we mentioned some of these on yesterday's morning cereal, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper in them today. If you remember, Covey divides problems into 3 broad categories: direct control, indirect control, and no control. Each category represented a different level of influence that we have, and each calls for a different strategy to deal with. Now, direct control problems are those related to our own behavior, how we act, speak, how we react or fail to act. These are the most straightforward to address, right? At least in theory, because they fall entirely within our circle of influence. As Covey puts it, quote, "Problems involving our own behavior are direct control problems. They are solved by working on our habits," end quote. And this is the core of habit number 1, which is be proactive. If we want to grow, we must take ownership of our actions and commit to improving them. So indirect control problems involve the behavior of other people. okay? That's coworkers or family members, bosses, neighbors. Maybe that slow driver in the fast lane. Well, we can't directly change these people, but we can influence them. According to Covey, the solution here is changing our methods of influence. That means improving our interpersonal skills, which is what we're doing right now. It means developing empathy and modeling the behaviors we wish to see in others. Now, this taps into habit number 4, which is think win-win, and habit number 5, seek first to understand, then be understood. And we'll cover those as we get through the book, but influence is slow work, but it can be incredibly effective. Then there's the most frustrating category. Those are the no control problems. These are the things we simply can't change, like the weather, the economy, traffic, or the past. But Covey doesn't leave us helpless. He writes, quote, "We can't control everything that happens to us, but we can control how we respond," end quote. And these are the moments where our attitude becomes our superpower. Rather than reacting with frustration or despair, we can choose acceptance, peace, and purpose. That's where habit 1 shows up again, reminding us that between stimulus, right, remember this, and response, we always have the power to choose. So Covey's framework helps us channel our energy more wisely. By recognizing which type of control we have over a problem, we avoid spinning our wheels in frustration or falling into victimhood. We take the wheel when we can, we influence when appropriate, and we let go when necessary. And that's not just good habit building, it's just good living, right? So that's going to wrap up today's serving of morning cereal, but remember, you can directly control your ability to do the chicken dance today. But don't take it too far. Dancing like a chicken can easily get out of control. So dance cautiously. Well, thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow with more insights, history, and some fun. And until then, have a fantastic day. Don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Morning Cereal podcast on the One Life Live It channel. You can find more episodes and videos by visiting our YouTube channel and the website at Sean Inglis and at SeanInglis.com, where you can also follow our other podcasts, the Mr. and Mrs. Inglis podcast and the Life Happens podcast. In these other podcasts, we'll dive deeper into everyday issues, self-improvement and well-being, business and finance, and we welcome special guests too. So join us. It'll be a good time, I promise. Thanks again for listening. Have a fantastic day, and we'll see you tomorrow.